My friend, sit with me for a moment, not to learn something new, but to remember something ancient. In today's world, everyone is speaking loudly, speaking constantly, speaking urgently, yet very few words actually carry power. Power does not come from more words. Power comes from the right words, spoken at the right moment, with silence behind them. This is why Krishna never rushed to speak. If you observe carefully, Krishna did not fill the world with noise. He spoke only when silence had prepared the listener. And when he spoke, even a few sentences reshaped destinies. Speak less. Speak powerful. This is not about becoming quiet out of fear. It is about becoming conscious before you speak. Let me share something from my own journey as a monk. In my early years, I believed wisdom meant having answers to everything. So I spoke often. I corrected people. I explained life. Yet strangely, my words rarely changed anyone. One day, my teacher smiled and said, "Your words are many, but your presence is still learning to speak." That sentence changed me. I began observing Krishna's way, how he listened deeply, paused naturally, and spoke only when clarity had ripened. His silence was never empty. It was full of understanding. Silence, when conscious, becomes preparation. When you speak too much, your words compete with each other. When you speak less, each word stands taller. Krishna understood human nature deeply. He knew that people don't remember lectures, they remember moments. A single sentence spoken with awareness can live inside someone for a lifetime. Think of your own life. How many arguments started because words came too quickly? How many regrets were born from one unnecessary sentence? Powerful speech begins with restraint. Before speaking, pause and ask gently within. Is this true? Is this needed? Is this kind? If your words pass through these doors, they carry strength. Krishna never tried to dominate conversations. He guided them. He allowed silence to do half the teaching. Because silence gives space, and in space, understanding grows. There's another secret here. When you speak less, you start hearing more, not just others, but yourself. You begin to notice your emotions before they turn into reactions. You notice your ego before it speaks. You notice your fear hiding behind unnecessary explanations. This awareness itself is power. A monk once told me, your tongue reveals the noise of your mind. When the mind settles, speech naturally becomes meaningful. Krishna's words were simple, yet timeless. Why? Because they came from clarity, not chaos. You don't need to sound intelligent to be powerful. You need to be aligned. When your thoughts, intentions, and emotions move in one direction, even a few words can inspire, heal, or awaken. Let me tell you a small story. A young man once asked a monk, "How do I make people respect me?" The monk replied, "First, respect your silence." The young man didn't understand until he noticed that people leaned in when the monk spoke, not because he spoke loudly, but because he spoke rarely and meaningfully. This is Krishna's style. He didn't chase attention. Attention followed him. In your daily life, try this practice. Pause before replying. Let your breath settle. Speak only what adds value, peace, or clarity. Over time, people will feel something different about you. Your presence will become calm. Your words will feel grounded. Your silence will feel safe. And slowly, you will notice something beautiful. You no longer speak to prove, defend, or impress. You speak to serve truth. That is when speech becomes powerful. Remember, my friend, silence is not weakness. Few words are not emptiness. They are signs of inner order. Krishna did not speak often, but when he did, history listened. So speak less, listen deeper, and when you speak, let your words come from stillness. Sit with this today, reflect gently, and allow your life itself to become your message.